Okay, so that's an excerpt from Kuti's counsel.
Yes.
Kuti's career
palace.
Is this supposed to be like if the Kuti family and what they're doing with their children? Is that what it's all about?
Yes, it has to do with Kuti, as it may be. That name came from, we all know the Kuti and all that. But for the family itself, they are they are career conscious parents who want their kids, to nurture a career right from inception, from the grassroots, So the kids chose different kind of careers, even the ones that are odd for them. But we are trying to preach out how to go into your career, your passion, but in a comic way, because we all know Nigerians are so stressed up, we want to laugh. So we are preaching what you should do, how you should go about it, what some people are, what they are experiencing, with the kind of environment they find themselves. We are expressing that in a comic way.
Now, you are in Nollywood, right? Yes. Good. What would you say about Nollywood? Nollywood has gone places, yes. Nollywood is big, yes. Nollywood is competitive. Is it all rosy in Nollywood?
It has never been rosy. The only thing that has kept Nollywood going, thank God for the word passion, that kept people going, and some people just want to do business. Now that's the same way it is everywhere, Some are into the business because of the passion, some are into the business because they want to make money. Some are into the business because they can't do any other thing, they can't survive anywhere apart from Nollywood. But thank God, the Nollywood of 10, 20 years back is not the current Nollywood of today. And we all would understand that when we begin to visit cinemas for the new projects coming up on board. A whole lot has been evolving as regards what's coming out of Nollywood. And I want to believe that the government has been, let me say, prognosing into Nollywood. Let's just hope.
And supporting.
So let's just hope that they would help us, with the financial strength so that we can build a structure. Because I feel one of the major problems has been structure. If there's no structure in an organization, then there's a problem with our organization. So we're almost there. We are almost there.
When you say structure, what exactly do you mean? Because they'll tell you they have structures. They have different groups. They have the Actors Guild, the Producers Guild, Directors Guild. What other structures are you looking at?
It's not by naming a particular position or division. It's by the efficiency of that position. We have these things, that's because they feel it's necessary. But are they actually portraying, are they dishing out what is expected from this so-called guilds you're talking about? No, that's because one person is the owner of that office. I'm the chairman. It's my personal office, not the organization's money. Now, there's nothing the organization is giving back to me. So I would do what I want, not what is suitable for the organization, because the money is coming out from me. So it's been personal effort from everyone. But if there is a structure, that, okay, fine, as an actor, you need to be registered somewhere. And because you're registered here, there are some privileges that you will get as an actor. If you're not trained, there are places whereby you need to be trained. You get training from those places. Now, I feel one of the major problems we have is because there's no training anywhere. We all are just trying to scout for knowledge. So if Nollywood is going to move to the next stage, we should be talking about adequate learning and adequate training for filmmakers and actors.
Well said.
Adequate learning, adequate training. Okay, you were in Just Not Married. That movie was said to be non-star studded, but stayed in the cinemas for about 5 weeks.
Yeah.
How did you feel being the faces of the people for 5 weeks? For a movie that was, in quote, low budget, non-star studded.
That's the part, you see me blush, because for the first time ever in my career, I felt like a star. When I had the opportunity to visit the cinema to encourage people to go watch the movie. Some come to the cinema and be like, okay. I'll be like, what movie do you want to see today? I want to see Captain America. No, why don't you see Just Not Married? Is it a foreign film? We're like, it's not a foreign film, it's a Nigerian film. No, I'm not watching. Please, no. Sometimes I have to tell them, okay, don't worry. I want you to see this. I'll pay you back your money. My producer was doing the same thing, like, oh, I'll pay you. If you don't like it, I'll be like, you know what, something about Nigerians, like, for those who would just think of considering that. Some would be like, you look at me and you want me to go see a Nigerian movie. Remember that? It looks like I was almost, being beaten up with facial expression and all, but at the end of the day,
how did you take the fact that Nigerians hardly watch Nigerian movies in cinemas?
Yes, it's our fault. That's because some have tried in the past going to see these movies in the cinema, but they've not, gotten the satisfaction for their pay. They've not gotten the value for their pay. So they've been discouraged. I've been in a cinema hall with someone, and the person was saying, we were seeing a Nigerian movie together, and the lady was saying, the last time I saw a Nigerian movie in the cinema was 5 years ago. I don't think I ever want to see any again because of what we were watching. And I must confess, it was bad. Do you understand? So when people went in to see Just Not Married and came out, I was nothing. We all were nothing while we were going in, for those that have not seen it. But when they came out, we became stars.
It became stars. Rotimi, Salami, you talked about, as we wind down, you talked about the quality of the movie, Nigerian movie you were watching. So if you had a word for the viewers, the producers, the actors, indeed the entire value chain of movies in Nigeria, what would you say to them?
Well, that's a thick one, but I'll say for everyone, value every people, every opportunity, and every work or career of yours. Value it and treat it like it's the last thing you're ever going to do. So if that's the last thing you're ever going to do, you will treat it right, because you know that that's the legacy you're leaving behind. And as it may be, we do not own our lives. So every moment of your life, every opportunity, every people you meet, treat them well. So let's treat this job well, so that the legacy we'll be leaving behind will be an awesome one for the coming generation.
Thank you very much, Rotimi Salami. He's an actor and a compere and filmmaker. Thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you for having me here.
Okay, well.